Good morning. We had night frost, but also the promise of a beautiful day. No clouds. Woo. And I have a challenge today. Now the garden's all sorted and all that work done. I can just let it sit and sink in and be dry up and all that jazz before you can do anything there. So time to go back to the van. And I've got one big job left, and that's the cushions / mattress. When I was in Holland, I went to a few places where they make that kind of stuff. Because in Holland we have tons of boats. So people that make cushions. So I went down there and asked for 2 long ones and 1 middle one that makes the U shape. Between 14 and 1600 euros. I don't think so. I'm not saying that's too expensive. I mean, these people have to pay their taxes. The stuff you need for it is expensive. Man hours, etc, etc. But I'm not going to pay that kind of money. No way. So, what's left? Do it yourself. I have upholstered a few chairs in Turkey. That went okay-ish, but wasn't perfect. And it's totally different than making cushions. So, don't have a machine. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I had one, so that's not going to help. So I've been thinking, what on earth can I do? I've snooped around some websites, and I came across more of those people that do that kind of work, and they all have leftover fabrics, leftover all sorts, and one had Skyladder. How much was it? 1.40 meter wide, 10 meters long, grey with a little pattern in it, for 100 euros. That's a start. So I bought it. And then I had an idea. What if I used board? Put the cushion on top, wrap the fabric around it, staple it in. Just like you would do on a chair. In theory, that should work. So I went on the computer, put it into Google, and yes, they actually do these things that way. So I've got 2 instruction videos on how to do that. And I'm gonna give it a go today. See that? That's all cloud hanging in that valley. Not sure if you can see it, but it's very pretty. A little path. Maybe we can see the clouds better from the end of the path. Yeah, that is very beautiful. Well worth walking up here. Alright, that's it. Alright, so what do I have? I have beautiful foam. That fits perfect. Right, let's do this. Kind of beautiful. I'm going to put this on the floor. I have to do some puzzling. since I'm never doing that, and measuring is, as you know, my strongest point. Oh, so that's me calculating, drawing it 3 times and probably getting it wrong again. But I'm gonna be brave and cut the first combination. Yes, I have to do that. As I see it, I have plenty of fabric, so I'm gonna start with this one, measure it according to the instructions and cut it. Now we have to determine the middle. If we know the middle here and we know the middle on the fabric, then we can stretch it right where we want it. Don't we? Here. And according to that woman, this is how you line it up. Yeah, perfect. It might just work. Wow, that'll work. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, the corners. I like the one where they do it like this and then fold this in the best. But this is sharp, so I want to sand it around and hopefully then I can do it. This is kind of scary. She tells you to stretch it up, put a staple here and then cut it in. If I do that wrong, there's no going back. I'll just have to do it. That's better. My scissors don't do that. I guess they're too blunt. A knife, I need a knife. Try again. Okay, better. And then she said, cut away excess material. I have no idea how this is going to go. I guess like this. I see it now. Got myself a coffee. I find this so stressful. If I cut it wrong, I can throw away the whole project, start again. So, gotta be brave. You're no help, Timo. Just laying there in a puddle of sun. Yeah, a little bit here, but for the rest, I think it'll do. This is becoming so much fun. at those corners. So happy with this. I'm gonna have lunch, cut my firewood, and I'll be back tomorrow to do the rest. Now I know that it can be done. The best way to save €1,000. Do shit yourself. Wow. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I've already been busy. I made ventilation holes. Don't know if I need it, but you never know. Can't hurt. And I rounded off these edges, cut a little bit off, and one corner I had to cut off a lot because of the back of the van. And I have to sand that all first before I can do anything. Problem is, let me show you. These edges, I sanded them yesterday, but it's not enough. You can already see where it's getting damaged. Hi Timo. So I'm gonna round them off a lot more, and hopefully then we have the perfect cushion. This one I want to leave as is. I will have enough fabric that if it doesn't hold, that I can do it again in the future. You won't see it. So yeah, let's get going. What do you want, Timo? Do you want to lay down? Just a second. Let me make room for you. Come on. Come on, Timo. On here, not next to it, on here. Okay. I'll take this. Yeah? Yay! A lot of work to do today, Timo. My assistant fell asleep. That's how boring I am. Okay. Just hope it doesn't stretch too much. Really hope that these corners work out better. It already feels better. It's scary business, but wouldn't it be fun if it worked? Yeah, something like this. It looks like that worked. I'm going to finish this one off and then test it in the van. It would be so nice if it worked. Don't let it touch the floor, Flip. Out of the way. Wrong way round. That'll be just it. Trip in the mud. Yes, sir. I have a bed. Wow. This is fantastic. Oh, look at that. Oh. I'm going to make the others, and I see you guys when they're done. Could be another day, because that staple gun really starts to hurt my hand, so I don't know if I can do 1, 2, 3 other cushions, because we had the backrests as well, remember? But hey, we have a start. Doesn't that look good? Wow. We're getting there. The day is gone, but I did it. Let's see what it looks like. Put them in place. Wow. Coming in. Ha! This is becoming a camper. I have 100 little things on a list that I still have to do, but the big jobs are done. Absolutely done. And those edges, I was afraid if I took those corners off they would look funny. Nah, it's perfectly fine. Super happy with this. Let me know what you think. See you next time.